Welcome back to NC State Dendrology. This is Celtis pumila, which is dwarf hackberry, and I'm coming to you from Umstead State Park in Wake County, North Carolina, in the Piedmont of North Carolina. So this is a species that's a little bit harder to find. It kind of likes the xeric, very xeric soils, xeric rocky soils. I'm standing in, I don't know, I would call it a little bit of a glade, sort of an opening in the forest, and there's some really interesting species here at Umstead, and I'm at the Harrison Avenue exit for anybody who is local. But Celtis pumila dwarf hackberry has got this really notable, like other hackberries and other Celtis, it has this smooth bark that has warts all over it. So that's something, and it can be quite variable. So some are really, really warty and others are more smooth, but this is pretty typical. And this is in the Cannabaceae family, but it used to be in Ulmaceae. And you might think so if you look at the leaves. So the leaves are pretty broad for Celtis. The other species of Celtis we'll learn is Celtis laevigata, which is a bottomland species. And it has much narrower leaves, generally the same shape, so a little bit, I would say, call them ovate, so they're wider here at the base and then tapered towards the tip. And they have pretty regular serrations on them. So regular serrations along the leaf margin. Another thing that's really distinctive about this, and this used to be an Ulmaceae, it has that Ulmaceae characteristic of having a very asymmetrical leaf base. And so you can see like these leaf bases are quite asymmetrical, right? So they're not the same on both sides. Leaf tissue is sort of skewed, almost like it was melted and stretched. So, and these leaves are a little bit scabrous, so rough and sandpapery, especially if you rub your thumb on the leaf surface towards the leaf base. And this is, like I said, an ovate leaf shape, wider at the base and then tapered towards the tip. So Celtis laevigata has a drupe fruit, pretty important wildlife value, and this is, like I said, kind of an unusual species, one that is most common on these drier sites, so definitely not the same as Celtis laevigata. So this tree is actually fallen down, so that's why I'm able to see such a large trunk. It's actually sprouted up from the trunk base. So this is, again, Celtis pumila, pumila meaning small, dwarf hackberry, and that's a wrap.